you're doing super good. Today we're doing your 10-minute reading. We're going to do general, see whatever wants to come through for you today specifically. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm going to take a minute really quick. You want to set your intentions. Okay. This is really interesting because this was a message that I got the other day from my friend. Oops, I need to kick that. And the message here is about the way that you're receiving information. Okay. So a lot of people receive, or at least if they know much about channeling, they will see themselves receiving information through the crown, okay, and bringing it down. And this message here is about you really allowing yourself to kind of move through, but you're gaining information from a higher space. So the crown chakra is the place that, is like, okay, the human is beginning the awareness or it's dropping in. But the soul star chakra is where a lot of this data and information is being held. Okay. And they're asking you to drop it down. Okay. Coming into the crown all the way down, right? All the way through the chakras, but pulling it even further down into the earth star chakra and then seeing it really rapidly flow downward, flow into the roots that you've created up until this point. Okay. And this is going to allow for this information to not only stick, but to also become a new embodiment of who you are. Okay. This is a DNA changer, is really what Spirit's saying. And so this is going to allow you wow. I'm glitching. This is going to really allow you to be able to see and to acknowledge the information that's coming through, but not in a way that feels so overloaded, but feels very integrated and embodied in the moment. And I think this is a message, I think, for like a lot of channels, especially channels in the high realms, is when you can bring that information in and really embody it by pulling it into the roots. That is where we can really become the bridger. Okay. The bridger of the realms, just like my online course. Okay. I'm going to pull some of these cards. I got some new decks. They're really great. I don't think I want to use tarot right now. Oh my God. Okay. Lavender. So you might feel called to use these like herbs and stuff. You may not. It just depends. Peaceful warrior. Milk thistle. So it also says the lavender says weaver. And horsetail patience. Okay, I love this. I'm not gonna lie, because of the way that these are kind of like wow, why can't I talk today? What's going on with your throat chakra? That's the real question. The way that these are going together. So first with the weaver, we have you really weaving things that you desire, creating the life that you want in some type of specific intentions. Here we have the spider web here. It's a reminder of that you are the weaver of your reality. And as you do that, expands into your highest and biggest potential. I'm also getting a lot of like creative energy in general. So the more that you're in your creative energy, okay, here, your masculine needs to be working in a creative flow. Okay. So we're used to just working when we're supposed to work in specific time frames. But what Spirit is saying is that it will make your life so much easier. And this is something I'm also learning. If you begin the process of doing the thing, like what you're supposed to be doing, when you feel creative and inspired to do so. Okay. So even if it's like, oh, I have to clean the house today, I better get it done by 10. Like, no, just ask for divine inspiration when it's time that day. And when you feel that urge and that push, begin to work in that creative energy. And it's going to feel a lot easier for you. And it's also going to bring in a lot better energy in the process, right? I don't know why cleanings was one of them in particular, but that feels pretty strong. The next one here is the peaceful warrior. So you've weaved the things, and we have the peaceful warrior, the one who is fighting for the things that they have weaved, the things that they have done. And when I say fight, it's advocate. Oh my God, sneezing. Um, okay, I don't know why I'm sneezing. Um, this is where you need to protect your energy. Big time, okay? Because I just got a message when you know how they say bless you. By the way, this sounds so stupid. I have to sneeze again. I know you're gonna be like, what are you talking about? But I literally can't remember the last time I sneezed. I think it's been like a couple weeks. I know that sounds stupid, but they're bringing this to my awareness. And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just feel like I need to sneeze a bunch. And the reason when people used to sneeze, people would say, bless you, right? That's a thing. And it's because they used to believe that when you were sneezing, there was like evil spirits. And so the reason why I feel like that's coming up is during this peaceful warrior, it's a reminder that you are advocating for your truth, okay? Advocating for the things that you want, for your creative inspiration. And also at the same time, this warrior comes from fighting for peace from things that do not want you to have peace, whether it's people, whether it's energies, whether it's entities, emotions, whatever it is. And so this is important during this peaceful warrior phase that you are allowing yourself to, how do I explain this? Um, allowing yourself the capacity and the compassion to be able to um, fight in that capacity, and also to be able to water and nurture the things that you are growing. Because if you can see here in this, there's the lavender everywhere and she's walking through the lavender, but here it's like the milk, which for me this feels like this nourishment, and we have all of these buds and stuff, and now it's like kind of sitting in that creation process. And lastly, here we have the horsetail, patience. We have a time for calm, a time for serenity, a time for peace, and discovery as we wait. It's not like, is it going to? It's just when, okay? There's also a message here of surrounding yourself with earth, air, water, fire, um, earth, air, water, fire, and I'm hearing spirit. Okay, so I know that usually it's earth, air, water, fire, and then sometimes soil or whatever. It depends on who's talking about it. But I'm getting this message of all four of these elements, and then spirit. Okay, which fire could go in with that, but there's something strong about this, and really like allowing those elements, those energies to surround you through the time of patience and whatever this means, right? And the dog's barking. You know what this means, what I'm hearing. Okay, so we have animal energy and channel. You might be seeing a lot of the same animal around a lot. If that's the case, pay attention to the messages from that animal, as well as you have ability to get messages from the animal kingdom, in whatever way that looks like. So whether it's your literally intentionally channeling their energy, or you just are connecting a lot with the totems, and the animal like spirits coming to bring you messages here. And then we also have offering. This is about, you really, I feel like this here, like you're creating an offering for yourself. You're creating something that is going to level you up, that's going to create a bigger and better space. And it's really balancing the scales. It's balancing the cycles of change that are flowing to and from. Um, so I'm gonna pull one more card. We're running out of time. All right, higher power and thinker. And look at that, 4, 4, 4. I can't make this shit up. Okay, so this again, it's this message about really being in a state of higher expansion, and allowing yourself to really integrate and evolve in the moments of stillness where we can really get that information. The key is in the information that you're providing and that you're connecting into and that you're channeling, and it's really affecting you in your gut at this time, not in a bad way, but like in your solar plexus you're really getting a lot of insight and direction, and this tiger is like literally staring me down. And so I do feel like that the tiger spirit is really coming forward. We also have the horse there as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope this brought some insight, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye.